Hey everybody, it's Sean here from VidGamiac.com. Welcome back to another episode of VidGamiac vs. Imports. Today we are back in Steins linear bounded Phenogram and covering the super complicated Chapter 9, or the Moeka chapter. Getting 100% in this is super complicated, so pay attention to these little details and hopefully you won't mess up. But here we go. So start off the chapter like normal and get to fast forwarding, and most of the text messages you get will be answered automatically because Moeka talks in text messages, obviously, so keep that in mind. You are going to get a bunch of text messages from FB. Make sure you obviously read all of them because that's also part of the achievement, is to read all the text messages. So not just the text messages with choices in them, you also have to read the other text messages, the regular texts. So keep that in mind as well. Alright, make sure you cancel your fast forward once you see this picture of the tiger and dragon. Instead, you just want to hit the A button until you get to this screen. Open up your phone and then open up this text message. What you want to do is you want to make a save here. So we're going to save the game, and we're going to save this one in slot number 1. And I'm going to refer to every time we load back to that save as slot number 1, because there are a lot of points in this chapter where we have to go back to different saves. So for this playthrough, we are going to pick choice 1, and then after that you want to keep fast forwarding. And you should get this text message. Make sure you open it up and read it, and then get back to fast forwarding after that. You get a text right here that you can't answer right away, so what you want to do is you want to keep playing until you get control of your phone again. Open up your phone, and as you can see, it's going to be the second option. So your second most recent text message is going to be the unread one. As soon as you read it, what you want to do is you want to make a save in slot number 2. So do that, and then what you want to do is you want to get back to fast forwarding until you get the next text message that isn't story based, which is going to be this one right here. This one has 2 choices, and for this playthrough we are going to pick the first choice. So as soon as you do that, get to fast forwarding again, and then make sure you read all the text messages. So your second text message is going to be another 2-choicer. For that one, you want to pick the first choice, and then you want to keep fast forwarding again, making sure you read every single text message. Stop your fast forward once you get to the scene with the subway right here. And as soon as you get here, what you want to do is you want to mash A until you get control of your phone again. So I like mashing A and Y, so that'll let me skip all the dialogue boxes. And I'm also mashing Y so I can bring up my phone when the game lets me to as quick as possible. Alright, once you get control of your phone, make sure you open it up and then read your text message. So you want to mash Y right here so you can open up your phone, go in your inbox, and once again it's going to be the second most recent text message. Very, very easy to miss that one because usually you check your most recent text message, so make sure you check the second most recent. As soon as you do that, you can continue to fast forward, making sure you read all of the text messages again. Can't stress that enough because it's very easy to miss text in this episode because there are so many of them. And once you get to the bridge right here, you will have a text with 1 response. Make sure you pick that one and then get to fast forwarding. And that's pretty much it for all the choice-based text messages. You can pretty much just fast forward to the end of the episode now, making sure you read all of the regular text messages. There shouldn't be any more complicated ones, but we will be loading back from those saves earlier to make other choices. Alright, you should finish the chapter and get your achievement right there for 50 gamer score. I got it in another previous playthrough, and I'm going through this game again to try to get my 100%. But what you want to do now is you want to go to load, and then we want to load from slot number 1. So make sure you do that. Load up slot 1, and that should put you back at this scene in front of the apartment with the 2 choices. So this time you want to pick the second choice, and that should put you on a different plotline path. So get to fast forwarding, and make sure you open up all the text messages once again.
No! 指圧師ではないか。
Alright, once you get this text message with the 2 choices, this time we are going to pick the second choice. It's hidden all the way at the bottom of the text message, so make sure you send that one off, and that should once again put you on the right path to getting the 100%. And make sure you read text messages again. Can't stress that enough. Lots of text messages. As soon as you read that text message, what you want to do is want to make a save in slot number 3. So after you do that, get back to fast forwarding until you get to the bridge. Alright, once you're here, you are going to get a text message, and it's clearly different from last time. This time, this one has 2 choices, and for the sake of this playthrough, we're going to pick the second choice, and then we are going to fast forward to the end of the episode again after making that choice. Make sure you read every text message, and any text with a single choice, you want to make that choice as well. So keep that in mind, and you should be good. And as you can see here, we get a text message. This one has no choices. Just make sure you read it. So after you clear the episode, what you want to do is you want to go back to load, and this time we're going to load from another save. So we're going to load from slot number 2 this time, and that should put you back in the apartment with Okuri and Mayuri right here. And you want to make sure you open up your phone and read that text message. Once again, it's the second most recent response, and then you want to fast forward to the part where you make a choice. Alright, this time we are going to get another choice. Make sure you pick the first choice, and then you want to fast forward till you get the second text message with another choice, and just do that. You should get the text right here. This one has another 2 choices. This time you want to make sure you pick the second choice, and then you want to fast forward to the part where you are at the subway. So once you get to the subway, make sure you stop fast forwarding and just hit the A button until you get control of your phone. So mash the A button and the Y button at the same time until you can bring up your phone.
こんにちは。私たちまったく岡部くんからのメール。
Alright, once you open up your phone, make sure you read the second most recent text message, so the one that's unread, and that should knock that one off the list. As soon as you do that, make sure you bring up the menu. You want a quick save, and this time we are going to load from another save. We are going to load from slot number 3. So that should put you right here with Mayuri, and then what you want to do is you want to first open up your phone and make sure you read the first text message, and then get to fast forwarding until you get to the bridge. Alright, this time when you're at the bridge, you want to open up your phone, so you should get the choice. This time you want to pick the first choice, and then get to fast forwarding until you get to the next text message. This one should have a single response, so make sure you respond to that, and you should be good for the 100%. Just fast forward to the end of the episode again. So just keep going through the episode. Make sure you open up all the text messages and read all of them, and you should be good for the 100%. And once you get to Moeka's apartment, what you want to do is you want to make sure, whenever you have control of your phone right here, you want to make sure you read this text message that's dated the 12th. That one's very missable because, once again, it has the whole, once you get it, it's the second most recent text message. So as soon as you read that text message, that should be the last one. Quick save and then return a title. Make sure you system save once you exit, so pick the left option whenever you see those menus. And if we go back to our start menu, we should see that we have the 100%. And that's it for this part. Don't forget to check back soon for chapter 10, and that's all there is to it.